Greetings, my people, my wonderful people, anywhere you dare, anywhere you are watching or seeing or hearing me from, I greet you. Thank you so much for coming and thank you for being part of this program. So we continue. We go continue to do wetin we know and the wetin we know that is the best for ourselves. I want make everybody understand that wetin we dey look for is not how to intimidate anybody or how to silence anybody or anything. The only thing we are doing is how to be free from our oppressors. Make this one enter our ear. Make it there for our ear. Make everybody understand them. Because today, when you look at what is going on, you see that people are being threatened. So many people they do so many things out of threat because somebody threatened them, because somebody want them to do that, because whatever. But I want make we really know say no amount of threat suppose stop you because you no owe anybody. And mostly those who know there for homeland, no fear anybody threatening you. I greet you, humble lion. There, oh, I greet you. So as I talk, now so me I see the talk. No allow anybody to threaten you. Mm-mm. No let anybody intimidate you, either by instigating fear. Anywhere you are, if you no agree, if you no follow, we go serve you pepper. We go get your address. We go serve you pepper. Intimidation and the threatening people to support you. Make I tell you. No, if you like, see, even if me, particularly me, will go 247. If I stop talking now, eh? If I stop talking about Biafra, people that we just only me that I stop, 100 people will come out, come replace me to tell you that you are not that important. Nobody important pass any other. This is what they do. This our freedom. What would they look for? God will send you message, make you do them. And when you think say you don't become too important pass God will send you that message, God will make you irrelevant. Now him be the thing. Very simple. God will make you irrelevant. You will become irrelevant. Now we tell I want make everybody understand with that one. So make a little bit everybody say in day too important. You don't see many people come, you don't see many people go. But the fact is this, as you come and go, wetin you dey leave behind. As you come and as you dey go, wetin you dey leave behind. And I be the question I want make you dey ask yourself. Wetin you dey leave behind? You dey leave behind something wey be say when people see you tomorrow, or when people hear of you, they go say to fear that one, God forbid. Is that the kind of thing where you dey leave behind? I want make we know everything wey we dey do, everything wey we dey do, e dey recorded. Whether you like, whether you don't like, e dey recorded. E dey wait for us, especially in this present age wey be internet age, wey we dey for global world, global village. In this present time wey we dey, everything wey we dey do, e dey somebody don record and keep for you. I just see Facebook now, they say after 1 month they go delete your live program. When they delete am, it is say they don't delete am. No, before they delete am, somebody don record am keep somewhere. Somebody don keep am for archive. Yeah, somebody don keep am for his own personal archive. Dey wait for you. So when you think you are smart, this life will tell you say, internet will tell you say you no smart nothing, because you know nothing. And this is why you must do everything to keep to keep your hands clean and to make your way straight, so that tomorrow when they go count to the evil people, your name no go enter. Make we remember, whatever we are doing it because of, sorry, we are doing it because of our children, because of our children, nothing more. Because of our own children. That is why we are doing what we are doing today. Not because of us. Some of us that are doing these things now, that are fighting for this freedom, some of us don't dey 50, 60, 70, even some are 80. I have somebody 90 years that is supporting this Biafra. Every time he will call me on the phone to talk to me, to advise me, to tell me what has happened before, even before they born my mama. What is he doing? What is he doing it for? For future. His name has been marked somewhere, as your name and my name has been marked somewhere. The important thing is that, how is your name marked? Good or bad? Wetin your name don't do? Wetin be the thing wey people go talk when they call your name? I hear Ogechukwu telling people, if you dance about this movement, we will find you, we will deal with you. You don't deal with anybody by threatening people. Ogechukwu has been threatening people from beginning to this hour, this moment, this time we would dey so. He has been threatening people. How long are you going to continue threatening people that have done nothing to you? You threaten people in the homeland and they shut down. And now you are threatening people to come and, let me tell you, watch the history. Uwazurike never threatened anybody to support him. Nnamdi Kanu never threatened anybody to support him. Simon Ekpa never threatened or dragged or forced anybody to support him. It's a shame that we are here. It's a shame that somebody think he is smart. You think when you threaten people, things will happen. Nothing will happen. The more you threaten people, the worse you drag yourself into destruction. Yeah, let me tell you. The more you threaten people, I heard Raphael Ajere saying that Adade Orama don't know they will deal with her the way they deal with her. That they have dealt with her and she has confirmed. So that means that Adade Orama is doing whatever she is doing without her eyes. I fear. The same Adade Orama that PM sent message for people to fall back is the same Adade Orama that is not falling back. If something is not right, something is not right somewhere. I tell you the truth. Something is not right somewhere. If PM send message, if PM send message to Adade Orama for people to follow Ogechukwu, the question we should be asking is this: why is Adade Orama not following Ogechukwu? If, listen, I don't know if you know the message, if you remember the day this message thing came up and the people were like, ah, blah, 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 blah. Message PM, message PM. I was there, I was laughing. I was here, I was laughing. Now the question should be, why is Adadorama not following the message of Prime Minister? Does it mean she don't like Prime Minister? Does it mean she's now disrespecting Prime Minister? What is this? And when you see people come, they do something, they know they ask question. Naim they pay me inside. Naim they pay me. When you see people, they know they ask question. They go just they go, they go. They know they gree ask question. Hmm? You go to ask yourself, what is the problem with these people? Why you no go ask question? Why you no go ask question? Just give me a second. I want to stream to Facebook as well so that okay, live. It's not live. Okay, okay. I think it's okay like this. Let's go this way. Hmm. Let's go this way. Okay. All right. So as I've been tell you before, if you are here, just try and like this video anywhere you are watching me from. From Twitter, just touch the retweet button to retweet. And if you're watching me from Facebook, do me a favor and like the program. And from YouTube, like the program as well. I beg you. Anyway, I will do so many things and talk about so many things today. But I just want make we know that wetin we dey do today na something wey dey wait for us. We dey build our future. We dey build our tomorrow. E no important how you see it, how you want to see it, whether you agree, whether you no agree. We dey build our future. Period. We dey build our tomorrow. Finish. So when you see people they show, they do, leave them. All the lies you lied within Mazenam the canon name, all the lies you lied, you see so many people lied with Mazenam the canon name, and all the lies they are now lying with the Simon Ekpa name, including those who tell you say na Simon Ekpa sue Ngozi Oraboeze and they will go 247. I laugh. You know why I dey laugh? Your lies no go last forever. When you think that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will not come out, when you think that PM Simon Ekpa will not come out, today we go look into but one thing I want make everybody know be saying, no amount of threatening is going to be attracting Biafrans to you. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that Biafrans are intelligent people. They will follow you when you tell the truth. If you tell them the truth, is when they will follow you. And that is it. Biafrans don't need you to threaten them before they follow you. They are wise people. Just say the truth, they go your own. They talk the truth, they go. Forget who they follow you and who no they follow you. That person will no agree follow you. As long as you they say the truth, continue on that truth. Next time the person go come follow you. I tell you the truth. You no suppose dey bribe people for wetin belong to you. Whenever you begin to bribe people for something wey belong to you, you don lose that thing. You don lose the true ownership of that thing. Any day you begin dey bribe anybody for something wey be your own, wey God don give you, your birthright or your personal anything belonging to you, physically, spiritually, any day you bribe for it, you begged people for it, you have lost automatically, you have lost the ownership of that thing. If you like, make it be say your na kingship dey for your kingdom, dey for your family lineage, from generation to generation. They know to change, they know they change am, but na your papa, after your papa na you, after you na your pikin. Na so e dey do for how many million years, and e reach your turn, you begin to bribe people, hey, support me to be the king, you have automatically lost. Now, one thing we must know be that one. One thing we must know, na him be that one. So today, we go look into some things, and there's so many things where they play, where they show, where they happen. Firstly, like I no give title, I just try to go to force our life, because now today now so many things you go enter. I don't know the one where I go put, where I no go put, but I go put so many things. We go listen to so many things like exposition, like telling the truth, like that one, like that one, like that one. You know, you understand. So we go talk so many things. We go show so many things. Now today, if you listen to the social media, wetin you go hear na Simon Ekpa is, or Simon Ekpa claimed that he is a media content creator. And who are the people publishing and pushing this narrative? Nigeria journalists. You see, when you see people sitting down, dressed, employed journalists, somebody wey go school for journalism, after e don go school finish, after e don go school finish, e come down, wetin e come sit down dey do na to work against Igbo people. Na to work against Igbo people. Dey send you to school, you study journalism just to stand against the people of Igbo. It's too bad. It's too bad. This is what people no dey understand. It's too bad. Just look at them today. Every media, wetin dem dey tell you, wetin dem dey talk, wetin dem dey sound, wetin dem dey do. Simon Ekpa. Is there nothing else going on in that zoo, in that Nigeria? Now be the question wey me I dey ask. Does it mean that nothing is going on, nothing is happening? People that mourn, people that end every day unjustly, unlawfully, you know they discuss them. The only problem you see them discussing is wetin dey happen for Biafra land. Now remember, before they go tell you say, hey, Simon Ekpa is a bad man. Oh, this one, hey, this one. When they don't arrest Simon, they keep silent. And now the Nigeria government don't tell them, say, una don't keep quiet, e no good. Make una still dey do something for people to reject Simon Ekpa. The same propaganda and lie. They begin to tell you that Simon Ekpa claimed to be media content creator. Yeah, content creator. And you see TVC News for more than 5 days have been on the same news. Go to TVC News. Go to TVC News and go into their channel and search these contents I'm telling you. you have more than 5 of them published by journalists who go school. People wey go school. I'm going to be playing one for us. Make we see one. One I go play one for us. Make we see. Right there. And there's so many things are happening. Let me tell you. Do you know they tell you they will not sit down to discuss how Nigerian military air force strike Benue community, strike vigilantes, and so on and so forth. How Boko Haram they take over some military barracks. They know they discuss all these ones. How Musa is saying what he is, they know they talk about all these ones. Now it be my own. Now it be my concern. A Nigerian minister go comot for road, they go seize him passport. A minister.
In a twist that has left.
Hold on. A minister go comot, they go seize him passport for Nigeria, and you have the honor your problem it's too shameful. Very, very shameful that na here una dey. It dey very, very shameful. Meanwhile, make we listen to what TVC News Nigeria is doing. Let's listen. Listen very well.
In a twist that has left many Nigerians both amused and outraged, separatist agitator Simon Ekpa told a Finnish court that he is not a leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's just a content creator. Ekpa, who has been at the center of countless online videos calling for sit-at-home protests and threatening violence across Nigeria's southeast, is now claiming all that he was doing was content and it was simply for leisure. According to media reports, his legal team in Finland is arguing that the videos he published were not real-world directives, but online content purely meant for entertainment. Now, this is coming as Finnish prosecutors push for a 6-year jail term, accusing Simon Ekpa of public incitement to commit crimes with terrorist intent and participating in a terrorist group. Now, IPOB has since distanced themselves from him, and its leadership says that Ekpa no longer has ties to their organization and that his actions have caused more harm than good. As this trial unfolds, the court's final decision will, of course, set a precedent on how international jurisdictions handle politically charged content in the digital age. What is interesting to me is to see that there are real-life consequences for digital character, if you ask me. I think I don't know if this is cunning or if this is a convenient defense on his part, but his actions and his incitement did have real-world consequences and were very inflammatory. Let's take a look at social media.
Let's take a look at social media. Nigerian newscasters do not go to the scene of any event. They are the only people that cover events from social media. As I dey here now, if I go talk say Tinubu don moto, Tinubu don payo, hey, I go dey cry for social media, hey, Tinubu don payo, they go put to say Tinubu don pay. They do not verify any news before they carry it out. All they depend on is social media. Nigeria media, they be only people where they get their information from YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. They don't even know if it is true. How many times have you seen Nigeria media go to ground to verify any news? How many times have you seen them gone to places you have attack, like where you have headers attack? When headers attack community, you don't see them go there and they cover and they ask people questions. They do not go there. They do not ask. How many times have you seen Nigeria journalists bring to their studio people that have been kidnapped and that they escaped, or people that paid ransom and they were released? Have you seen them before? No. They don't do such thing. The only thing they do is to sit down in that their office and look for any news that goes against any person called Igbo. If you are an Igbo man, your own is gone. You have become their topic. You have become their agenda. They will discuss it one by one. All their journalists will have their time to discuss you. The same thing they did to them, they cannot the same thing that day. And by the way, this TVC news, whose news is it? Whose news is Yoruba Afonja News Media. It's just for you to understand what they play and how they play. Because when would they tell people, people know they agree listen, people know they agree hear. Now be my anger, now be my verse, now be my own. If people if only people they hear, if only people they see, if only people they understand. I don't know why this thing they do like this. I don't know why no one's strong. Make it stronger now. If they do blah 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 for me, no do blah blah for me. No do blah blah for me. Because I want it to be streaming on Facebook so that I'll be able to stop it when I want to stop it. So like I talk say, na so it be. If you know, say I challenge Nigeria media house from Shehu to Rufai to Abati, if they can go to the ground where anything don't happen and they cover the event that happened, they will only show you videos that people recorded from their phones. What is the essence of having your international or professional camera, man? And you say you claim you're a journalist. After these headers attack communities, you do not go there to bring any coverage. You do not go there to cover the people. You do not go there to ask people. Have you seen them go to IDP camps to ask people who attack you? Have you seen them attack those people we see packing away, running to IDP camps? You don't ever see any Nigerian news go and interview the people, carry microphone and ask the people, and tell us wetin happen to you, why you dey run, why are you going to IDP camp? You don't see them ask such question. They don't ask because of one thing, and the people don't understand why. Because when they ask the people, why are you running? They will tell them we are running because we have been attacked. And when they ask them who attacked you, they go tell them saying that Fulani headers attacked them. This is what they don't want people to hear. And they don't want anybody to hear that Fulani headers attacked anybody. That's why they will always come to tell you they are unknown gun men. Unknown gun men are the people attacking people. When the people tell you, how many times have you seen them come to play the videos where you see people being interviewed telling you that they are headers, they are Fulanese? They will not do such a thing. But look at what they are doing. They will get their information that Simon Ekpa told them that he is a content creator in the social media. That they cannot even produce the person that said it. And they are here now telling you that even Simon Ekpa lawyer has said that he's a content creator, blah, 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 it doesn't mean bad, blah, blah, blah. How dare people this lying level now? Why? You know, this irritates me. It irritates me. They are irritating me with these lies and the lies and people that can never tell you the truth. That was why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu continuously say and the hammer and the fight against these people. That is why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu continuously fight against these people, because he knows say these people, they own too much. You know, say these people, they too bad. These people, they too bad. Afonja Media. Afonja Media. I want make we understand. Hmm? Simon Ekpa made no statement of such. Simon Ekpa has been in court once, and that once he said nothing. Where did they get this their information? That should be the question. That they will call themselves international news media, represented country like Nigeria. We come out to tell you that Simon Ekpa said in court that he is a content creator, not a freedom fighter. Hey, you know, audio, to tell you the truth, audio. Because when you look at waiting people they do, how they do them, how they talk, you go know say shame of some people, they shame me. People like me. I don't know why I know they see comment for from YouTube for here. I don't know why. I don't even see any comment. I think only X. I'm not even sure whether the X they go. But let me see if I drop this link into work there. All right. Okay. Let me refresh. Let me refresh and see. Just sorry. Let me refresh. How it happened. No matter how it won't happen. Eh? We are not stopping at anything. No glee. No, wow. I sent the message, glee go. But it is well. We will continue to move on. If you're watching me from YouTube, I beg do me a favor and like the program. I don't know. I will stop using this studio. The own is becoming too much. The own is I will only use it for what do you call it? For general streaming because that is what it is good for. Outside that, I'll just stop using it. So after today, I will not use it to make my personal stream again. I will only use it when I am streaming something like fundraising or Zoom or Twitter. That's where so people can pay because the restream is just too bad these days. So my people, as I be the talk, as I the talk, Simon Egba, or make I go stop the program self. How go they do program? I know they see the comment. If I go watch from other place and they see comment, it go better make I stop them, restart them again. Make I start them. Yeah, make I start again. Hmm? Or make I continue. Since the people in Facebook, YouTube are listening to me, um, since they're listening and they can hear me. I can see Rose from the comment section. I can see Basil. I can see Kashi Kesi. I can see Ngozi Ubonna. I can see Makie Bosse. I can see Hamilton Luma. I can see Drake. Drake in Kem. Ow! Drake here today. Drake, where you they come from? Sunshine, Uche Chuku, I greet you. Sandra Oriaki, I greet you. Aparadike, I greet you. I will try share the link so that if anybody would want to join, the person could join. Let me share the link. I don't even to share the link from here. I cannot share the link just to tell you how bad these people are most times. So, like I was saying, when you see Nigeria media, the other time, and I want you to know that this their news did not start today. In December, when Simon Ekpa was arrested, the first people to bring out this that Simon Ekpa is said he is a content creator is an Igbo person. An Igbo person. And who is that Igbo person? She is called Obi Okwe. Obi Okwe from Arise Television. They are the people that first made this propaganda and lies against Simon Ekpa. So after that, now, TVC News went and dig it up and started the same thing again. That Simon Ekpa said he is. I share the link. If I just share the link, you can let's see. I just share the link so you can join me and from Twitter, and you can join me from YouTube. You can join me from Twitter. So as I been talk before, okay. So they continue to do what they know how to do best. And what is this thing they know how to do best? Talking and fighting against us. Against us. Everything you see these people do is against me, against you, against our tomorrow, and that is why they will always come up.
In a twist that has left many Nigerians both amused and outraged, separatist agitator Simon Ekpa told a Finnish court that he is not a leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's just a content creator.
You see, when they try to make news over nothing, that Simon told the Finnish court he is not the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Simon Ekpa, for once, have never told you he is even fighting with IPOB. But Biafra, why don't you say he claimed he is not the prime minister of Biafra, the public government? Why? You see, people, very simple thing where I want me. That's why I they talk say, make people, make they open their channel one day, they talk, make they invite people to come and ask them questions. Make I go ask them questions. Have you heard, why is it that you are not telling people that Simon Ekpa did not accept they did not accept the office of prime minister as he called, as you claim he claimed, the self-acclaim. You called him self-acclaim. So the self-acclaim, why don't you tell us that he rejected the self-acclaimed prime minister? Why? Is IPOB leadership we are talking about here. Who is talking about IPOB leadership? Me, I'm not talking about IPOB. I know follow talk about, I know they're interested in IPOB leadership. If I want to be in IPOB leadership, I know where I go meet them. I go meet them. I go there here, call Ken Guru, I go for phone. Tell us, I beg, make gonna put me for IPOB. I go call Paul Achebe. I go call Melchizedek. I go call any of them. Put me, I know they. I there for freedom. Oh, I there for Biafra. I know they for IPOB. Just Biafra. I challenge any of them one day to tell us that Simon Ekpa said he is not fighting for Biafra. And that's what I dare them to make them come talk up. The day they go come talk, say Simon say he know the fight for Biafra, he be content creator. And that they are going to say they mean him. Not IPOB. What if the IPOB? What if the IPOB? IPOB self when and they can't abandon phone. But he go soon come out to make on a concern saying the IPOB. Make on a call him IPOB, make I see, make it come answer. Una the way to make it come out to come there talk again. Mazen and they cannot don't do waiting nobody don't do, and they don't tire. In don't tire. When you use a mouth to cry, saying don't tire. Listen to their Fonja.
Ekpa, who has been at the center of countless online videos calling for sit-at-home protests and threatening violence across Nigeria's southeast, is now claiming all that he was doing was content and it was simply for leisure. According to media reports, his legal...
Are you getting the message? That calling for sit at home is for content and the lecture. They hear the kind of news where people they sit down give. This is from TVC News. Last time it was Arise News. Today is TVC News. Today is TVC News. Tomorrow it might be Channels News because they are taking it to one after the other. When this one don't trend the finish, in brother will come, in sister media will come, and our people in Biafra land are there robbing their anagarike and Eshinimi and one nigga kuoku a buyer piam, one nigga talk a buyer piam. You are not asking yourself, is this how we move forward? When you hear that language, we use Igbo against Igbo, you might be thinking, they don't pay me, nobody pay me. I'm doing what I'm doing because that's what I want to do. They are using you against your own brother, against your own sister, in case you don't know. You don't wait for them to pay you. The payment does not mean they are using you. They are using you by waiting. They use their mouth to tell you. When they use their own mouth, don't turn you 90 degrees backward against your own people. You go no say, you no go no say that they use you. You go think say that you no say no be you. They use your bread against your own self. Now be the thing where they do people, where people don't understand. I tell you, any day you see Nigerian journalists carry microphone like this, go anywhere where something happen. Even Harrison Bamishaw, ordinary Harrison Bamishaw, even very dark man, they go for events, they go for the places where things happen. You go there, you go stand there, you go cover, you go ask them questions, they go talk. Nigerian media know they do them. Nigerian televisions and radios, they know they do them. They sit down for one place, they give analyzation of what they don't know. They go sit down for one place, go to social media, go to Facebook or TikTok, and tell you waiting black man, very dark man talk, how it be. Tell you waiting Annie Okongo talk. Tell you waiting Emeka Johnson talk in social media. They do not go to cover any news on ground. Like I said, I challenge Nigeria media. Nigeria are funjas because all of them are funjas. What is his name? Arise News Afonja, Channels News Afonja, TVC News Afonja. Make them go grand, go interview. Make them go IDP camp. Make them not go where they attack. Make them carry microphone, go Okwama, go ask people for Okwama. Why? What happened? Are you now back in your community? Make them go ask people. Make they go Ehamufu, go ask Ehamufu, is it true that the headers attack your community? Is it true that you are no longer living in your community? This is how media work. Not sitting down there to demoralize people's spirit against their own brothers. And our brothers are carrying it out. This is how they use you against your own brother. We use Igbo to bring Igbo to come. We use Igbo to finish Igbo. We use Igbo to buy Igbo. You no understand them. Go and watch the moment Gumi said, I'm the Igbo youth to fight against IPOB. And when they talk of IPOB, he goes, me, I'm not IPOB now, waiting concern me. You don't know, say everybody will be Igbo na IPOB. Immediately Gumi don't talk that thing finish. Waiting happen. Waiting happen. Every governor, they form vigilante. Every governor, every village, every community, they begin to form vigilante. And what is the vigilante for? Ask yourself. What is that vigilante for? We will come there. Meanwhile, let us listen.
Legal team in Finland is arguing that the videos he published were not real-world directives, but online content purely meant for entertainment. Now, this is coming as Finnish prosecutors push for a 6-year jail term, accusing Simon Ekpa of public incitement to commit crimes with terrorist intent and participating in a terrorist group. Now, IPOB has since distanced themselves from him, and its leadership says that Ekpa no longer has ties to their organization and that his actions have caused more harm than good. As this trial unfolds, the court's final decision will, of course, set a precedent on how international jurisdictions handle politically charged content in the digital age. What is interesting to me is to see that there are real-life consequences for digital character, if you ask me. I think this is, I don't know if this is cunning or if this is a convenient defense on his part, but his actions and his incitement did have real world consequences and were very inflammatory. Let's take a look at social media. At Afam says, just finished listening to Simon Ekpa's court proceedings and I'm honestly in disbelief. During cross-examination, he completely distanced himself from IPOB, claiming he's merely a
Now, he said, listen to me. They went to a Twitter handle of somebody that is called Busu Onye Mpia. Busu Onye Mpia. Alhaji Busu Onye Mpia. And the person is analyzing what happened in the court of Simon Ekpa. Why didn't they go to court and get the information themselves? How did this person get the information? Afam de Luxo. How did he get the information? Somebody will just sit down like this and form something against anybody and they post in their social media handle and the X handle. You will go and copy it and shamelessly bring it to the public, claiming this is what the person said after I listened to Simon Ekpa's hearing in court. Where did the person listen to the news? Now the question. Where did the person hear? Which media did he listen from? You see, all these things is to demoralize people that believe what they believe. This thing you see Nigeria is doing is to demoralize people. But they are all lies. Listen.
Content creator. According to him, everything he's done was simply acting, nothing more. That doesn't sound like a very courageous leader to me. We'll take one more tweet. At Nedre says, this is not only insulting, it's cowardice at the highest level. People have died, schools shut down, businesses collapsed, and entire communities lived in fear, all based on the commands of a man now pretending it was all for entertainment. Team, this is very...
Now, my question is this, very simple. All these people telling you that Simon Ekpa in the court said he is a content creator. Where did they get this information from? This is my question. Where did they get this information from? Because when you just sit down like this and make up one story and make up story and bring it up, people will start listening. People will start buying. People know they ask, say, who and where did you get this information from? But if I make this news now, talk, I make any news, put anywhere, Facebook will go ban me, say I did put wrong information. But when Nigeria journalists do and put post, nobody they ask them, nobody they question them, nobody they fight them. And someone make on they hear. Make on they hear and make on they understand them. You see, the truth, if it's hard to hear or hard to believe, but you know they tear, you go open. You know go tear, you go open. Now be just the simple truth. You know go tear, you go open. That's just the truth. You fit hide them today, you know go hide them forever. Now just a little while you go hide them. Just only a little while. Only but a little while. Now you go hide them. You know go hide them there. You no go hide am there. You dey get the message. Where did they get the news that Simon Ekpa told court that he is a content creator? For where they hear that one? Or did they read it? For which paper they read it? You see, when you say liars, that's why sometimes when you see me there, they read out news and things that happened in Nigeria. Even if it is an article, I will bring the newspaper, show you the newspaper name where the thing happened. But how many times have you seen Nigeria do that? Let the coach show you the Finnish authority news. Where you bring this news, they sit down and make up things because they are Igbo people. Listen.
Very, very interesting.
And for Simon Ekpa, I've seen some of his videos, very inciting videos, and you call that content creation? Maybe he should go to school again to find out what the meaning of content creation is all about, because to me, those things he did is not content creation, it's inciting a society.
I mean, a number of businesses were destroyed as a result of his statement. A number of people lost their lives as a result of his statement. People could not go out of their houses, so businesses were lost. Billions of naira lost as a result of his kind of entertainment. What are we saying? What is entertainment? In fact, those that are defending him, where is your conscience? That's my concern. People have lost their life as a result of your kind of entertainment and your kind of content creation. And you stay in your house, dancing in your videos, inciting people, and you have the guts to say it is entertainment? How? I recall that
you see, group of journalists, 5 professional journalists, 5 professionals, 5 of them professionals, 5 people with a suit and ties, with artificial wig and artificial glasses, sit down to deliberate and discuss that Simon Ekpa, they hear say, no be say they see, no be say they read, no be say they listen. They hear say Simon Ekpa talk say him be content creator. If you ask them now, where did the Simon say this? How did you get this information? They no fit talk. They cannot tell you. They don't know. All these are from jazz you see from beginning to the end, coming to propagate lies against other people. Now be the matter when they grant. Holy, just give me 1 minute. Let us run through this video.
and this man in prison had actually said that he has no connection with Simon Ekpa. He mentioned it several times in court because he's being prosecuted as we speak. So I do not want to talk about him that much. But it is sad to see that Simon Ekpa is speaking in this manner and his defense counsel are also speaking in the same light. We must see justice not just done, but seen to be done at the end of the day, because he has to give account for the lives and the properties that were destroyed.
I want to start with Mr. Ekpa because I've seen his videos on social media, and Olamide, trust me, when I came, that was yesterday, I came across a post on social media that said he was creating content. I was totally, I don't even.
Are you listening to them? That they came across a program in social media that said that Simon is a content creator. Not that they heard from the court, not that they heard from Simon Ekpa, not that they read from any news from Finland. They heard from social media. When I sit down here and tell you that they do not do nothing but to wear coat like a monkey and Ogona, and they sit down to analyze whom Tinubu and the Nigerian Musa told them to analyze, and they paint bad, they will paint the person the color, whatever color it is that they have been given to paint that person. They got their news from social media. As I dey here now, if I talk say Musa don't die, Musa die in motor accident, they will carry it immediately. Hey, Musa don't die. They do not verify nothing. They do not verify nothing. Nigeria media.
you want to use the word I want to use. First of all, we can call him a coward because he
Choice
made
of
all
words.
these things. He made all these things, and then now you see he sees that problem is coming, and he's saying it's content. It was not content. It was never content. I don't know if he understands the impact of those videos he was making, the impact he had on many people. I don't think he gets it. And anybody that supports him as well, I would join the person to the bandwagon and say that it's really inhuman because it's not content. And I pray that the law really takes, the stage on him and what he did, because you cannot say that is content. We see content on social media, but there's a limit to content you create as well. So I really hope that he faces the law on this one.
For Mr. Ekpa, well, I think the guy was just trying to downplay content creation. Maybe he needs to redefine what he defines as content creation, because at the end of the day, you cannot be putting such kind of violent, vile, viced languages out there on air, and then at the end of the day, you say that it was an entertainment. Man, that cannot be an entertainment that leads to loss of lives and property. So I think we need to look at this again. Again, the government, when they talk about regulating social media space, some of us, raise a hue. But look at what this has done. This was on social media for a number of periods. And then we've seen the after effect of that. Should we then go back to regulating that? Or should we reschool ourselves as to what should be the kinds of content we put out? What we do at an individual level has effect at a cross-border level. So we need to be sure what we do so that everybody feels safe at the end of the day.
Indeed, and some might argue that this is an insult on Nigerians' intelligence. To tell us, we watched you make inflammatory remarks, and to come and have that sort of defense in court is absolutely unacceptable.
You heard that. You heard that. Now, welcome, Holy. I don't know if you can hear me. Holy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you have the mic.
Okay. I have, this propaganda is too much for this Nigerian people. As our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called them soup, is what they are. You know that this is media, is what they are using to bring every agitation, our agitation down. But by the grace of God, God has exposed them, and each one of us have access to the media. And we thank God that we have some people like you people that can, when they say this rubbish, that you people can bring all their evil plan down. And there is one other guy that always propaganda, he's always bringing his news against someone else. When you listen to this guy, his program that every day someone is going to court. Every day someone is going to court. He's always bringing I don't know where he's always bring his own news, like this media now that you are presenting before us. I don't know where that guy is bringing his own news. When you are listening to that guy, every day this guy must present news about God. So I don't know, maybe you are aware of that guy news. Every day.
Those people are people that need attention. They just need the attention. All they need to do is to bring up something. That is what I'm saying. Like me, when you see me giving you any information, I bring evidence. I will show you. Because Facebook don't show me. Facebook, they don't show me. If I talk, they go block. Do you know how many times Facebook has blocked me? Say you are lying. You don't have proof of what you're saying. So I have learned that anytime I'm saying, I must make sure that thing is true. Nigeria journalists, whether they call themselves Afonja,
they are evil.
They will always come to lie. They will never come to tell you the truth. They hear from social media. They do not see it on social media. They hear one known entity telling you anything and they pick it up. They hear one people from any other place saying anything, they pick it up. When they hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu deny, initially they said that, have you forgotten? When Mazina the Kanu case started, they say he denied being the leader of IPOB. They
Yes,
said this about Mazina.
yes.
They said it. I beg you, continue so that Rose will pick up the mic.
Oh, that is only what I have to say. They have to, well, please, sir. That guy, you have to host a special program about that guy that bringing that everyday court to Simon Ekpa. The boy is trying to confuse a lot of people. And if you see all those media, sometimes all those people that are always presenting good news about Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu, sometimes they will present this Simon, they will present that boy. So only one guy that I counted the news. I forget that guy's name. It's only the boy that I now analyze the news of that boy that nobody should follow him. And the boy now, I forget this boy's name. So please, they have to get some program about that boy so that they will bring that. Nobody should be listening to that guy.
Okay. You're welcome. Rose.
Thank you, sir.
Rose, you're welcome.
Yes, can you hear me?
Very well, we can hear you.
I was struggling to come in. How you doing, sir? Good afternoon. My
You're
pleasure.
welcome.
Rose, I greet you. I greet you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. You are just keeping us lively.
Yeah.
When they bring this, they are fake news. If we did not hear from you, we cannot believe it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you are doing a very great work.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, so Google.
Yeah,
Honorable Ugo 247. Now man you be. After you, now you.
You're welcome, bro.
Ugo, it's my pleasure being on your platform this very wonderful afternoon. You see, this is the thing we have been telling these people about ourselves, you know. Why is it that every single time when anything concerns Simon, they will just come and start lying? They never tell the public the truth. And they just want to use this to see what the public will come up with, what they can write. Because realistically, Tinubu is done. Prime Minister told him, I will be the one to end you. And I will be the one to end the legacy of Usman Dan Fodio. And I will be the one to end Nigeria, which he has done. And today, why are they fighting him? Because they have no evidence to present to finish authority. That is why this wonderful creature, looking beautiful and looking very presentable, newscaster can come and start casting lies against somebody they don't know nothing about. Have you ever seen such thing anywhere in the world? Somebody you don't even know, somebody that is better than your husband, somebody that has done what your husband can never do in his life, somebody that has done what you animals seated here can never do in your life. You just come to lie against that individual. Why? Because of self-hate. Because of self-hate. This is what the problem is. We will always try to sensitize our people every single day. TVC will come, more particularly. Who owns TVC to start with? TVC is owned by the president of Nigeria, Tinubu. So do you think any good thing will come out of TVC? Absolutely nothing good will come out of TVC News, because Tinubu is the owner of TVC. So Tinubu just brought these people, kept them there to start channeling lies so that the world will be watching. That is the number one thing they have to check. Who owns that TVC News? Is Tinubu. Every social media handle that talks against Mazi Simon Ekpa, check, it is owned by the Yorubas. And I'm not scared to say it, because if you check the day OGD Goup said it, you see the way what was his name? This Ruben Abati carried it on his head. Now, evidences of those things that Mazi Simon Ekpa has done or has been doing to protect his people that you people call violent, bring it. Everybody now they withdraw back gradually. Nobody they talk much about that. They are now pushing media. They are now pushing journalists to start their incitement. This is the same thing that they are trying our leader for. Now they are starting it again, doing it. So who is going to try the Nigerian government for bringing out these evil lies? Who is going to try them? So this is when we tell them, when we tell our people that nothing good comes out of the Nigerian media. We are not just saying it because we want to, we want to insult them, but this is who they are. Can you imagine how beautiful, how handsome these guys look? And at the end of the day, they are destroying their career just because of the love of money that Tinubu has promised them. Go and say this thing about Simon Ekpa. Go and discuss this about Simon Ekpa. How much indeed is he paying you to come and destroy your careers, your future? Something you don't know anything about. You are just coming on air to talk rubbish. Mazi, let me just leave you guys. I'll be back. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So, like we continue to tell you the truth, we will tell people the truth. We will tell the world only but the truth, nothing but the truth. Now, these things are happening in Nigeria. These journalists do not gather in tens, in fives to discuss it. Listen to this news.
The once bubbling Naka town, the headquarters of Gwawa's local government, is deserted by residents for fear of renewed attacks. They are camped at the LGEA primary school where police and vigilante have been providing security. A delegation from the Benue state government arrives to the community to assess the situation.
They have taken over Naka Makudi Road with demand for 4 points to be properly manned by armed security personnel at Atingla, at Tiabwa, at Yolaha, and at Imande on Makudi Naka Axis Road, where these banditry attacks do come. Even yesterday, that was the axis they came through.
Whoever has perpetrated this evil act must be arrested. And
ever since this banditry started, what police and army will always tell you, whoever have perpetrated this, whoever is involved, whoever has been involved, whoever did this, whoever has thought, imagined, will be arrested, will be dealt with, will be finished, will be hanged, will be prosecuted. One thing you should be asking yourself, have you ever for once heard that a header have been arrested? A header have been arrested for taking over people's communities. Have you heard such thing before? And they will tell you. Now, this is the kind of coverage Nigerian media will cover for you. Are you listening? This thing now is the kind of coverage they will cover for you. You will not see them ask the indigenous people that has been affected questions, but DPO and the POD and the police. Now these are communities that has been deserted. Communities have been deserted. Nigeria journalists will not go there to ask those people that run away from their communities, why are you running away? Who are these bandits? Do you know them? To the point is that we have seen people from Benue State, from Jos. We know the people that are attacking us. They are Funanis. We know where they live. Why is it that Nigeria police could not go and arrest them?
Acted communities in Apa local government area. They are greeted by the same situation, deserted communities.
The police in the Atodubu and the soldiers there, we call on them. None of them were able to come because of the kind of gun. Those people were well fortified.
Are you hearing that?
Almost 10 people, and the other people, some of them are in hospital up to now.
We are not happy because of the attacks. This is not the first time, this is not the second time. We have been experiencing this kind of attack since the beginning of this year and even last year.
But we thank God today from the assurance the governor have given to us that he will make sure all the villagers will come back to their communities. But we also appeal to His Excellency to please help us.
You see, one thing I don't like about people. You see people carrying their bags, they are leaving their communities. And they are now telling you that the government have assured them that they will come back to their houses. Ask yourself, those that left
You want to eat rice? Are you hungry?
after 20 years ago, have any of them been able to come back? For more than 20 years, those that are in IDP camp, that has given birth the people that has been giving birth to in IDP camp don't even know where they come from again. I want to show you another thing before we continue, because I want us to look into Musa and the peace banditry. We will look into Musa now, Air Force strike community.
Charred rooftops, twisted drums, bullet holes in corrugated sheets. For residents of this rural Ogoni settlement, what should have been another day of processing palm oil became a scene of terror and confusion.
It's not something of 100. It's not 100.
They say a military aircraft believed to be from the Nigerian Air Force mistakenly bombed an oil mill, thinking it was an illegal crude oil refining camp.
Are you getting the message? Now, when did Nigeria military start bombing illegal refineries? I want to ask a simple question. Have they been bombing illegal refineries, or have they been arresting those illegal oil refiners? Because when you tell me that they mistakenly bombed oil palm press several times, so you will listen and see how many times they bombed them. After the first attack, they went and they rehabilitate. How do you call it? They went and remobilized and come back about 3 times to bomb the same place. The question is not that they bombed the place now. The question should be, have they paid damages to the people? Listen.
Obviously, they knew where they were going to. They knew the area. They did their geography very well to determine that they were going to Bonotai. But unfortunately, where they struck was a place where the people work for their daily bread. So that will go to prove that they didn't do their logistics very well. They didn't do their GIS information very well to be able to decide that, is that really the place we're going?
And for those who witnessed it, it was like a war zone. Panic, confusion, screams, and a rush for safety.
People took to their heels when we suddenly saw a plane that came and started shooting. In fact, what happened was just like during the war days, when planes were coming, bombing, and running away. But they don't run, just stay at a place, continue shooting for a period of about 30 minutes. Went back, came again, started the same thing, went back, came back, just like that. So everybody took to their heels, ran, those in the farm were shouting. Well, several people were wounded.
We are trying to find this way.
Our crew visited the oil mill, and what we found was evidence of distress: punctured roofs, drums riddled with shrapnel, and stories that cut deep. A woman breaks down as she tells us her 2 sons haven't been seen since the raid.
I'm looking for my 2 sons. I didn't see my 2 sons.
Where your 2 sons work before?
We are in the farm. I carried them from school, so we are here working. The next thing we are here, they started to shoot. So I didn't see my 2 sons. I'm looking for them.
Category of bullets or categories of sound we heard here in my life, I've not heard. I thought it was a civil war.
In the midst of the rubble, the chairman of the Community Development Committee confirms the painful truth. that the Air Force has apologized, saying it was an error.
As a community, we have tried to let government know our position. Although last week Friday, the group commander of Air Force came to the hospital to meet my wife and apologize that it was an error, that they were misinformed, meaning that the whole scenario should not be left unchecked.
For the people of Bono, it's not just about damaged roofs or lost produce. It's about justice, accountability, and the hope that such mistakes never happen again. Charles Oporum, Channels Television.
Now you heard this. This is what is happening in Nigeria. You will not see the Afonjas gather like 10 people to talk or to discuss about this. No, they do not do that because this is not what they are paid for. No, if this had happened in Igbo land, they would tell you it's the kind of boys or Simon Ekpa boys, or rather, they would not even talk about it. In the media, you will not see. How many times you don't see them bomb places? The last one where they bomb now, where 4 children died. 4 children will belong to one man. They died for the bomb attack, Nigerian military bomb. Did you see anybody come out? Did you see anybody talk about it? No, because na Igbo people. And they will always tell you whatever they want to tell you.
And somehow,
I won't make you they understand. They'll keep quiet, I'm coming. You don't talk until I ask you to talk. So I want make we they understand how it they happen, where it they happen, when it they happen. This is it for me and you. Until we begin to understand that we are the instrument they are using against us. We are the me and you are the instrument they are using against me and you as well. And we must resist them. Because if we no resist them, they will continue using us against ourselves. Now look at Musa. Now here I want to talk today. Rosette, do you want to say anything? Okay, we continue. Listen to Musa now. Listen.
And somehow, we seem to also be buying into all this falsehood. Sometimes I imagine when you see people celebrating when they are failures, it's only someone who doesn't really know what's going on that want to believe or want to pray for his country to fail. Forgetting the fact that if your country fails, which means you have equally failed. And if your security forces fail, especially your armed forces, I don't know which country you will have to stand with. First and foremost, we must look at ourselves as Nigerians. And nobody will change Nigeria if not Nigerians. If you sit down to think that any other person will come from somewhere and liberate your country, then you should think twice. So that is why it's very important for the citizens, renewed agenda citizens. Citizens make up the country, and it is citizens that will uplift the country to where they want it to be. If we do not do that, then the country will continue to fail. But this country will not fail, because God has blessed this country. If you remember some years back, some countries have predicted that in 2015 Nigeria was going to pack up. This is 2025, 10 years later, we're still standing strong and still moving forward. We will continue to shame all those that don't mean us well. I'm standing here today because I have the privilege of being born in Nigeria. I had the privilege of attending my primary secondary school in Nigeria. I went to Nigerian Defense Academy. Vice Admiral Goup were the ones that brought us up at the academy. When we graduated from NDA, we met generals like Lieutenant General Buratai. My first contact with him was when he was commandant of the Nigerian Army School of Infantry, then as a brigadier general and I was a colonel. Gradually he became the chief of army staff, and developed and expanded the Nigerian armed forces because of commitments. I think people don't really understand that the military is a family. And our family transcends just friendship. It goes down to family line. We find that mostly we know our families, we know our children, we know our parents. That is how we grew up. And so mentorship in the military is unique because it's continuous. Every one of the retired personnel that here has played major roles in our lives, me particularly. Just support your government, because without your support, it's not possible. National security, citizenship, everybody has a role to play. It is when we come together to uphold this that this country will thrive, not allowing the enemy to break into gaps between us. Boko Haram started because we protected them.
Did you hear that? Boko Haram started because they protected them. Have they stopped protecting them is the question. Have they stopped protecting the Boko Haram? When you hear Boko Haram, they mean terrorist organization known all over the world. Boko Haram is a terrorist organization known everywhere in the world. That the Boko Haram started because they protected them. That the Lukarawa started because they thought they were their friends. I want to make you understand what Musa they talk. This is somebody that called himself Chief Defense Officer, Chief of Army Staff, Abi CDS, Chief of Defense Officer or Chief of Defense Service, CDS Musa. This is what he's telling you. Major General or General, no in rank self. That they protected this organization. Okay, if you protected them and they turn out to be another thing, why don't you wipe them out? Have you stopped? Till today, they are getting amnesty. Today. Till today, when me and you there, Boko Haram, they get, only Boko Haram, they repent. People wait if even come on telephone, they know they repent. But you know the evil that Boko Haram have done, you know the atrocities, the level of crime they have committed, but they can repent. While the people that still come on telephone don't have the privilege or opportunity to repent, Boko Haram that carry arms, sophisticated arms that are more sophisticated than that of the military can repent. But somebody that stole common telephone cannot repent, will not be given the opportunity to repent. Even so many go to Nigeria prison, go to Nigeria police detentions, their cells, you will see thousands that have been detained for no reason. Some of them are homeless and they will be detained. No court, they did not go to any court. They just pack them from the street, dump them in the prison, and they are rotting there. Go to prison. So many people are dying on daily basis that they throw them away. Go to Bubago, go to Bubago prison, go to Soludo home prison. All of them. All of them. And here we are. Somebody is telling you, Army, the commander-in-chief of Nigeria Army, is telling you that they protected these terrorists that are now attacking people and chasing people out of their communities, that are now attacking people and sending people to IDP camps, that are now attacking people and taking over people's communities. Listen to him again.
Not allowing the enemy to break into gaps between us. Boko Haram started because we protected them. It started as a small group, and if it had been nipped in the bud, we probably wouldn't have gotten to where we are today. The Lakrawas came in, we brought them in, and we said they are our friends and their families until they started.
Lukrawa, a terrorist organization, came in. You brought them in. You accepted them as your friends. What on earth will make you accept anybody with arm coming into your country? You claim they are not Nigerians, and they are coming in with their arms as a terror group, and you accepted them. You accepted them. You covered them. You covered them. You protected them. And you have the guts. You have the mouth to come out and tell us in the public that you are the one that brought them in. You welcomed them. You gave them house. When we tell you, you no go agree until you see them speak. This is not a Photoshop. This is a real Musa Alhaji, Musa Christopher, the chief of defense staff, Nigerian military. Na him be this man wey dey here dey talk. CDS Nigeria Limited, Chief of Defense Staff or Defense Service or Defense Soldier Nigeria Limited. Na him be this wey dey for here. Wey dey tell you something that a madman cannot even tell you. He is now telling you that they are responsible. They are responsible for Boko Haram, for ISWA, for ISIS, for Lukarawa, for Bermuda. And you are there. All your problem is, hey, whoever talk of Biafra is become your problem. This is the problem. When you hear we use Igbo against Igbo, you don't understand. Today, they tell you that we will, what is his name? Gumi said that we will arm the Igbo youths to fight against the Biafrans, against IPOB. And immediately he said it, bam, they started. Soludo form Udogachi. Ebubago is always there in Imo State. I don't know if they added another one. And every Enugu they form their own, Calabar they form, Abakaleke they form, every place they form. Who are they looking for? Who are they fighting? Because one man, a Funani man, asks you to form a vigilante and fight everybody that is talking about Biafra, that is talking about freedom, and you jump into it, and you took advantage of it, and you form your vigilante against your people. Why the chief defense service, chief of defense staff, Chief of Defense Service, Chief of Christopher Musa, Nigeria, is telling you that they brought in the Boko Haram that are terrorizing people. They brought in Lukarawa, they brought in Bermuda, they brought in so many of them. And not only that they brought them in and they protected them. Nigerian military protected them. That is what he's telling you here. And yet, somebody will sit down somewhere and tell me that the same people you brought in, you are going to kill them. You know, they work like that. What is the purpose of bringing Boko Haram in? What is the purpose of bringing Bermuda, Lukarawa? What is the purpose? They have not told you the reason bringing them in. He is now telling you that they brought them in, that they covered them, they protected them. What was the purpose for bringing them in? What is the purpose of bringing them in? That is the question everybody should be asking. Hello? And they will. Good morning. Okay. Okay, continue.
All right. Hello, dear friends. Good morning, welcome from my end. Yeah, I have two observations that I want to make there. Number one, we were using a Nigerian Air Force to be killing the indigenous. which is the villagers, the indigenous population. And every time they say it's a mistake, but we have never seen them one day to make their mistakes against Bokaharams or Fulani herdsmen, Fulani killers, Fulani terror. They have never made such mistake against them. It is very obvious and it's, in fact, it's so open that everybody should know what's going on. Fulani is in charge of Nigeria. When they are talking about government of Nigeria, you don't need to say God. Nobody is government of Nigeria than Fulani. Fulanis are the government of Nigeria. They control all the forces. They control everything going on in Nigeria. And they have real vision and mission to take over Nigeria, nothing more. That's their agenda. And every Nigerian is just deceiving themselves. They don't want to get up to fight for their survival, to fight for their future, to fight for their land. You know. So people should, to rise up. How can you keep family, keep people in your homeland with so-called government jets, military jets, and you say it's a mistake? People have to be sorry, and people are taking sorry just to kill human beings. You say sorry. Any person, you say sorry. Next children, you say sorry. Okay? It's shareable. Nigerians should get up. Government should really know that Nigerians are in hell. And governments are in hell already. Everybody should get up. Then secondly, this useless man called Musa, he's sending a message. Indirectly. You know, many of them are roots. Many of them don't know what is going on there. They are roots. So that is caliphate. They are roots by the caliphate, including all the governors. They don't know what to do. They are speechless. They are hopeless. They don't have no power on their own. They are dropping, some signals to our people to open their eyes. But no indigenous tribe in Nigeria want to open their eyes to really know what's going on except Biafrans. Carry the cross alone. That man is telling people that they are sheltering Bokaharam. They know. They take them as their friends. They take them as members of their families. He is talking about the control of Nigeria, which is Fulanis. The caliphate. That's what that man is saying. That the caliphate shelter them, warn them not to touch them, not to harm them. That is just a simple message. Everybody should open up his eyes. Don't leave these other tribes, don't leave these to only Biafrans alone. Biafrans have suffered a lot toward this freedom. And none of you want to rise up and know that this is against every Southerner and against every Hausas. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
To be strengthening and encouraging you. And encouraging Dr. Ngozi Orebeze and cabinets. You people are doing a wonderful job. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You see?
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. So when you hear people say me I no get phone number for contact. Let me put the phone number now. I don't have I cannot see comments. For me to read comments, I have to go into YouTube. Like I said, after today, I will stop using this restream. I will try another stream because it has happened before and I stopped using it. They have to keep writing me, oh, this, that. But I will be using it for streaming general program. But for now, I think I will stop using it for personal programs. Yeah. I will stop using it for personal programs. So that is it. So by the way, Musa, like you heard our brother said now, they will always make mistakes in bombing people. Rose, are you there? Rose, are you there? Okay. Anytime you want to talk, if you're hearing me, just disturb me a little, interject a little. Okay, so they never make any mistake in bombing these terrorist organization camps, and they know where they are. These people has taken over schools. They don't take over schools. They take over schools and they close down that schools, and they are now using the schools as their camp. You they get the message. So Musa is telling you that they are responsible for bringing these people in. Because when we talk, people do not listen. Listen to him again. Listen again.
Everybody has a role to play. It is when we come together to uphold this that this country will thrive. Not allowing the enemy to break into gaps between us. Bokaharam started because we protected them. They started as a small group, and if it had been nipped in the bud, we probably wouldn't have gotten to where we are today. The Lakrawas came in, we brought them in, and we said they are our friends and their families until they started attacking us. The message here is when you grow a monster, it grows beyond you and wants to take more from you. So we must learn to say no to monsters. Any evil one that means by planning any evil against this country must never ever be supported, because it is the silence of the majority that gives them that opportunity to grow to who they become. The people must be part of the solution. I always want to remind people that the citizens, that the terrorists survive within the communities. If we allow them, they will thrive. If we disallow them, they will never survive. First and Second World War are very clear. When citizens stood up against the enemy, they didn't give them food, they didn't give them fuel, because sometimes you sit down and think, 16 years we'll be fighting Boko Haram, how have they been surviving? Who has been funding them? These are questions we should ask ourselves. Where are they getting the fuel they're getting? They're getting from us. We have commercial drivers that will go and take full tank, go out, go and siphon fuel and give them. Sometimes they have pre-arranged locations. They siphon fuel in jerrycans, dig holes and drop in and phone them and tell them where the fuel. These are the people that keep them going. So why are we doing this to ourselves? What is the motive? Are you going to be happy if your country fails? You want to be a refugee or an IDP somewhere else? Those are questions we must be able to ask and answer. This is why forums such as this are invaluable. They provide a platform for citizens to receive first-hand information from government and security practitioners. Such transparent engagement not only build trust, but also counter the void often filled with misinformation, disinformation, and propaganda. At the time when sentiment and perception shape reality, it is vital that we dominate the narrative with facts, clarity, and sincerity. Citizens must hear directly from their leaders, not through distorted third-party sources. Like I said, not many people are happy that Nigeria is still standing strong today. And we seem not to realize that. A lot of people wish us bad, wish that we have disintegrated for their own selfish interests, and we must not allow that. The media environment in Nigeria has changed drastically. The rise of new media has democratized information access and also created opportunities for hate speech, dissent, and manipulated narratives to flourish. Social media. If you notice, most of the videos that are being peddled are videos of old or maybe some other countries, and they make it look as if it is true or it is recent. And sometimes we carry it hook, line, and sinker. And the next thing is everybody is insulting, attacking the government or attacking the security forces. Gentlemen, they need your support. Men work on support from the citizens, because that is where they get their morale from. If the morale of your troops fails, they will never be able to do their work. And that's why it's important that for whatever we do, we should pray for them, we should support them, we should commend them. They are humans just like every other person. They have families. If we show you pictures of personnel, they have lost breadwinners, lost limbs, lost everything, eyesight, just to defend this country. So sometimes when you go to bed and you lie down and you sleep and you close your eyes and you put your AC, or you don't have AC, or you sleep, and you dream, remember that there are some people that are standing there in their trenches from morning till evening every day to ensure that you are able to go to your room and sleep. They don't have that luxury, they don't have that luxury. We must always remember that it is critical and important that we support them to do what they are doing, because they are standing guard for us to be able to enjoy the democracy we're enjoying, and that is very critical. The proliferation of information sources means we must act with urgency to counter harmful content with timely and accurate messaging. Sometimes
in the southeast,
Okay, now, good. Now, I want us to get something clear. Musa has made it clear why you have what you call terrorists and any other organization in Nigeria today. You know, if we remember very well, when all these things they start, Masenan they cannot they shout, they cry, they shout. They come, we know here. But today, they are everywhere. And I don't know how many people remember when this man, I can't, let me see, when he said, use Igbos, Igbo youths, Igbo youths, let me see if I can get it. Igbo youth, is it to fight IPOB? IPOB. Let me see if it is. Okay, it's like Shegumi course. Good. Now it's good that I see this. I want you to, because what I am going to say now is very, very simple and very clean and very clear. Like I tell you before, if I dey talk, I go dey make sure say I dey give you proof of with me I dey talk. Make nobody come tell me say you lie or you no lie. If I dey tell you anything, I go dey give you proof. Now I want you to listen. See this before we continue. Now, down. Now, you see the screen? Hold on, let me put it here. Now, you see the screen. Shegumi calls to arm Igbo youth, malicious and advise IPOB. Shegumi calls to arm Igbo youth. This is when Shegumi calls for Igbo youth to be armed against the Igbo IPOB. Let me look for if I can see it. Stop forcing Southeast youth. No, I can't see it. I can't. Gumi call to arm Igbo youth. He called to arm Igbo youth. Let me see if it is. Hello. Okay. So now is this one still? I don't know why this evil face they show for my screen. Anyway, the point I want you to see is that Shegumi calls to arm Igbo youth. Okay, Shegumi call to arm Igbo youth against who? Against those when they talk about Biafra. And immediately Shegumi calls. What happens will shock you. What happened will shock you. We'll have to take a little break out. Let me do one or two things. Just a minute, I'll be back. Let's take this break.
Imalo na imebile emebi maka ọ dabala de iche n'ọsọ ụmụọla bobi kaba nkịtị ilu adọrọkwa men fọni Before you call, you consider about the road to
Okay, so sorry about that. So Gumi came out and they advised Nigeria that the best way to stop this Biafra is by Gumi said that the best way to stop this Biafra is by arming Igbo youths against anybody when they talk about Biafra. Immediately, Nigeria government take up. Do you know what Nigeria did? Nigeria began to tell all the governors to arm their people as say they be vigilante. Are you getting the message? They armed the Igbo youth as Gumi advised in the name say them be vigilantes. Soludo created his own. Enugu, Pitamba created. Abia created. Everywhere they created their own vigilante. When they create this vigilante, you think they are going to be looking for the criminals? Do you think they are going to be looking for the headers that are intruding to their land and destroying farms and the buying people and the clearing people and the stealing people? What are they looking for? A good people. You see, when you call Yoruba Fonjas, not every Yoruba be a Fonja. That is just a simple truth. Momodu has been one person standing out, saying the truth. He don't care whether they watch his media or he knows send to you. He only go come out to tell you as he be. So after Gumi have advised that Igbos should be armed against the people looking for Biafra, what happened? Listen to this.
South, in the North Central, and all across Nigeria, you have leaders who are chicken at it. I read a region of Nigeria over the weekend that they formed a security committee. And what is the agenda of the security committee? I thought they would say, oh, we are going to go after bandits, we are going to go after terrorists, we are going to go after invaders, we are going to go after... Do you understand? No, but it's obvious that they are forming their security probably to fight some people who are agitating for freedom within their zone.
Are you getting the message? As Musa advised, arm Igbo youths to fight against Biafra, to fight against those agitating for Biafra, to fight against those demanding for freedom. Arm Igbo youth against these people, to stop them from fighting for freedom, to stop them from agitating for freedom, to stop them from demanding for freedom, to stop them from saying that Nigeria is being evil, that Nigeria is marginalized us, that Nigeria is minus us, that Nigeria has done everything to us. And quickly, they swinged into action. They built and they equipped their security. Like I told you, every security in every state in the eastern region now have their own security. They have their own prisons. They arrest you, they can keep you for 6 months or 1 year, depending as they want. If you bring money, they leave you. If you don't bring money, you go buy there, they fit buy you. And according to the video we watched, Harrison Bamishaw did, he interviewed them. They said that some people die always. People die in the cell always, and they take them away. And they take some people away, they never come back as well. Are you getting the message? Sorry about that interruption or interjection. So, what happens? These people arrest, do whatever they want with them. They are all evils. And what is their offenses? They are not terrorists. It's either they are able young people they see on the street, or people that challenge them, or people that are saying we want Biafra, or people that they see in one activity or the other of Biafra or freedom, they have become their enemies. Why we have some people that are Funanis in our forest, but carrying out every kind of anything we no good. When they catch them, they go let them go. But when they catch our people with peoples, they go put them for one useless prison where they create in their own dungeon. When they catch Funanis, you have seen how many times they caught Funanis. What did they do them anything? They will go and hand them over to the police. To the point that we have seen Funani tell you that even if you, the worst time, if you go hand me to police, may they let me go. Why if we say we they fight ourselves? Why be say now we they do ourselves? Why be say now we be the problem when we get? Listen, they formed the vigilante as instructed or as directed by Gumi to do what? To fight each other. Remember what Gowon said, if I had known, I would have used the money to buy them to fight against each other. I wouldn't have wasted my time coming to. That is what's going on today. They use money to come in and you start fighting against each other. That is just the simple. What you see Ogechukwu doing today, think he's doing it for nothing. They know what they're doing. You see just Okalu them. They are the ones that are promised. Hopes of them were promised. They will bring fighter jet. Ojos Okalu promised he will bring fighter jet to bomb people. And today, do we not see, have we not seen fighter jet coming to Biafra land to bomb people? And the innocent people, civilian houses that they bomb and the people that buy. Innocent people that buy. Because they promised they will do it, and they are doing it. Use Igbos to destroy Igbos. You don't understand when this statement is being made. You think until you are bought over. They don't need to buy you over. They don't need to. They tell you. They speak. You see the one called what they call him chief priest. Kubana chief priest the other day, kneeling down before Shetima. What do you think he was asking for that will make him to kneel down? And Shetima ignored him. A full grown man is kneeling down and being forgotten and ignored. I'm not talking about the one he knelt down to Tinubu. He can kneel down to Tinubu as a greeting. But what surprised me in kneeling down before Tinubu, he went there with Davido. Davido just bent down and greeted Tinubu. Why do you kneel down? Why don't you greet the same way the people that took you there greeted? Davido took you to Tinubu. Davido introduced you to Tinubu. And Davido bent down and greeted Elesa. Why don't you bend down and greet Elesa? You went on your two knees. Your tune is where you never go bow down for your papa before, where you abandon Faba. If they see people, these are our Igbo people. Because whenever it gets to money, we can go to any length to do whatever we have to do to get that money. Even if it means salvation, selling, sabotaging, slaving our own generation, we will do it to get that what we want. Foolish people. Listen to this man again. Why did they form vigilante? That should be the question. Why did our people form the vigilante? Listen.
Guru after, do you understand? No, but it's obvious that they are forming their security probably to fight some people who are agitating for freedom within their zone. It doesn't make sense to me. You understand? You are not facing your oppressors. You are facing your own local people, your own citizens, who are demanding as a matter of legitimate right to say, look, We want freedom of association. We want to determine who we want to associate with. That is what I'm seeing. A governor came out and said he ordered the army to go and crush some of his own people. So how come the people of Zamfara, the people of Niger, where people are being kidnapped daily, they are not responding?
Okay, you heard it. You heard it, right? So when we talk, make you understand within with the talk. We know they talk against anybody. Make we say because we hate or because we don't like. We they talk because not truth, because not so it be, and because not so it be. You know go fit change. I'm saying no be so it be. That is the way it is. Whether you agree, whether you don't agree. Bible say my people are perished for lack of knowledge. And we allow ourselves to be perished for lack of knowledge for real. It's a shame. It's a big shame that we are perished for lack of knowledge. Because we are, because of our greedy, because of our envy, because of our selfishness. May God have mercy on us. I will stop this program here. Thank you so much for being part of this program. God bless you. And bye for now.
We have one thing in common, all of us that believe in Biafra. One thing is we have in common: a pathological hatred for Nigeria. I cannot begin to put into words how much I hate Nigeria. People don't understand it. I despise it. With every drop of blood in my body, I will walk towards the total dismemberment of that zoo. That by the time we finish, Nigeria will no longer exist. That name, we wave goodbye to it. The same way Yugoslavia is gone, that Soviet Union is gone, that same way will the word Nigeria be obliterated from history books. Nigeria is a reminder that black people are stupid and foolish. Nigeria is a reminder that colonial mentality actually seeped into our bone marrows. As somebody reminded us this morning, when somebody from Nigeria pays and say, "Oh, God bless Nigeria," you are making a mockery of God. God can only bless something that it created. I learned that this morning. God did not create the zoo. Therefore, there is no way God can bless it. It's impossible. Impossible. That hopeless entity that people today say they are very proud to belong to was created by a white man. His name is Frederick Lugard. This man is not from Biafra land. This man is not Hausa Fulani. This man is not Yoruba. But there are some people from black Africa who are willing to go to war to defend what a white man created out of their own subjugation. The reason why the zoo was created was to subjugate you. You did not create it. A white man did. You asked the white man to go. The white man left and went back. But you retained every vestige of subjugation left in the hands of the tyrannical few. Those who can read and write, claiming they are PhD holders, but lack rudimentary, or what I would call common sense. They don't understand how to structure a society. Our forefathers were better political thinkers and philosophers more than the fools that gave us the zoo called Nigeria. They couldn't have come up with never in their lives. Instead, what they did was to surround themselves with the military and the police. Instead, what they did is to ensure the subjugation of their own people by bringing money abroad and banking it abroad. And people are wallowing in abject poverty. There are many things wrong with the way that a black person reasons that sometimes I wonder. I wonder if some of them are human beings at all or not. I wonder seriously. I don't think so, in my opinion. There is no need, there is no reason why they got independence from a country where the police do not carry guns on the street. Upon becoming independent, these band of vandals and animals created a police force. A police should be a civil service, not a force. It's civilian. They created a police force. They created mobile police, the riot police. They created the army. They created the navy. They created everything you can think about, the Air Force. They created all this rubbish. in order to perpetuate themselves in power, in order to continue lying to you, in order for them to master everything that is to do with violence, to kill you and to subjugate you. The white man came, turned us into slaves, subjugated us, took away all our natural resources, and when they were going, they gave power over to a set of black people again, continuing even worse subjugation of their own people. And you're telling me these people are human beings? Is that what you're telling me? That somehow black people in Africa are normal people? Yes, is that what you want me to believe that? If they are normal, they have to prove it. The only way for you to prove that you're not a monkey is by going and getting Biafra. If Biafra doesn't come, you are an animal. Biafra is the only justification you have to exist as a human being. Anybody saying that he or she is a Nigerian, that person is worse than a fool. A journalist asked me this morning here, why do you call them animals? I said, because they accepted a name given to them by somebody else. Only a dog and a cat can do that. A white man came from Scotland, said your name is Nigeria, you accepted it without asking questions, which goes to show that your brain is not working properly. Had your brains been working properly, you would say, no, that this is my name. After all, you answer Ahamefula. My name should not be lost. By answering Nigeria, you have abandoned your name, you have abandoned your traditions and your heritage. That is what Biafra is here to reverse. Everybody can gang up against us if they wish. But we want to make this victory in such a way that everybody who is a Biafran will worship God forever and ever. Because the delivery of Biafra from bondage, the extrication of the children of the Most High God, Chukwu Abiyama, from that very abominable entity, will indicate to you once and for all that indeed Chukwu Abiyama is a Biafran. The world is about to see something they've not seen before. That Biafra must emerge. We must come to exist. We are not going to ask for anything that doesn't belong to us. We are not asking for any territory or resources. All we are asking them to do is to leave us alone. The same way we were before the British came. We have the documentation to prove that we never gave the British the consent to form one Nigeria in the first place. We have the documents. The documents we signed with them was to trade with Royal Niger Company. We never gave them the consent to go and form Nigeria. This is one thing that the so-called band of Nigerian intellectuals never ever bothered to ask themselves, including the Yorubas, Weshoinka in particular. Did we give our consent to Lugard to go and form Nigeria? The answer is no, we did not. Where did they derive the authority to go to form that zoo? Why did they hand over to a group of black men that continued the same slavish mentality impacted upon them by their masters? No wonder they are incapable of civilization. They are incapable of human development. Riowanu Lukman, I understand, is here. Is that not correct? The son is here, dancing from one nightclub to another, making prostitutes very, very rich on your money. And some of us go to that nightclub to go and clean that nightclub to be able to feed and pay house rent. That money is coming from your land. Riowanu Lukman is here in Austria with money stolen from Biafra. Him and the children are living it large, having fun. In the morning, we will go to the nightclub where the son went to party to go and clean that nightclub that we can get money to feed. Do you now see why I say that there's something wrong with us? Only an animal can allow that to happen. Not a sensible human being. Why do you think everybody revolted in the world? That is a sign of civilization. When you revolt against any oppressive regime or system, that is a sign that you are now matured as a human being, or else you're an animal. You are an animal. When we preach the gospel on Radio Biafra, we tell you the truth. If you have any counter opinion, you present it. People shouldn't look at us and say, oh, you are insulting us. No, I am telling you the fact. The fact that you're a Nigerian means you're an animal. Only an animal can accept a name given. Is that true or false? Then every Nigerian is an animal. We preach the truth here. They don't know what is coming at them. As I will keep reminding them, before we came, nobody could tell you the truth this way. Now that we are here, they can't tell you. We are not here to pamper you and put cream on you. If you have a problem, we cut it out completely. Surgery. Cut out the problem. We don't dress the wound. We cut out the rubbish and throw it away and heal you properly. And you survive. Than nursing an injury or wound that never improves. We are here Do you know how shameful it is for a grown-up man from Biafra land to abandon the father's compound? I am the first son of my father. My father never abandoned his father's compound, but I did in order to survive. If something happens to me